talked off the cuff way too long, but I hope it was meaningful in some way, other than learning that Stirrup is a village idiot. What did we have? 3-6 last time. Wait.
Yes.
All right. What do we see on there?
Number 3.
Number 3.
Please.
All right. Let's take a look at number 3 because we have a quiz on
Tomorrow, right?
Thursday.
Thursday.
So we have today and tomorrow.
Sorry.
So focus on 3-6. All right. So number 3. Diagnosis for prediabetes is often given for any fasting blood glucose level between 100 and 125. I'm just writing these down. What percent of all measures will produce these results? Okay. So they tell us that blood glucose levels fasting for 2 more average. So this is the average. This is our mean, according to above, with a standard deviation of 8. And it talks about prediabetes falling into this range. So basically, if we're looking at a normal distribution, you're talking an 84, 92, 76. But then you're talking about these guys with the 100 to 125. So this is a pretty small region. Agree? Okay, and so that's this really small percent of 100%. So, and that's where they're talking, hey, that's the prediabetes region. So you're talking about basically 100, which is 2 standard deviations to the right, to much further than that, because 3 standard deviations would be this, 4 standard deviations would be this, 5 standard deviations would be this, 6 standard deviations would be this. So I mean, this tail goes on forever and gets really, really close to the x-axis. So you're talking about this region here between 100 and 125. This is the area you're talking about. So an extremely small area. So let me pull up the calculator and see where we're at.
Well, so how do you find out the percentile from that?
So that's just the percent region, right? A diagnosis of prediabetes often given by fasting blood. What percent of all measurements? So the whole area under the curve is 100%. So we're going to try and figure out what percent comes off of that.
Okay, so you do the inverse norm, right?
No, we don't have to. No, we're just finding the area.
So you just do the regular one?
Yeah, so I'm going to go second distribute, normal CDF. And we're going to say, hey, we want to know for a lower limit of 100 to an upper limit of 125. This is pre-diabetic, where our mean is so much further below. So you're talking, this is going to be an extremely small amount of population. Yeah, you're talking about 2.3% of the population would fall into this category if this was true data. Okay, so that, again, that 2.3% is this area here. This region here is 2.3% of 100%. Okay? What else did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Cool. What else did you see? Yeah.
Can we go over 4, please?
4, yeah. And 4 will be the last one to do, and then we'll finish this up tomorrow. Deal? Okay.
So then the review is not homework?
We'll do the review in class too.
Okay.
I did the quiz yesterday. It's not bad. Okay, so approximately 4% of the glucose measurements produce results that are symptoms of hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. What glucose level is the cutoff for the lowest 4% sugar? Okay, so this is basically saying, hey, I have an area of 4%. Where is basically the z-score is what we're looking for. So this is going to be the inverse norm. Okay, so let's go back to the calculator. So I'm going to go second, distribute, inverse norm number 3. And we're talking about 4%. Yes, it would. Thank you. And then a 84 and a standard deviation of 8. And again, we want it to the left because the area to the left. Don't worry about the other two. Left. So you're talking about a blood sugar of approximately 70 is your low end or your top end of your hypoglycemic. Okay? So, friends, I didn't spend the majority of the period talking to you about that because I was trying to kill time. We're actually much further behind than other stat analysis classes, but I thought it was a very healthy discussion. So I'm happy that you talked with me about it. But make sure that this is done for tomorrow, and I'll check it off first thing tomorrow. And then tomorrow we will also review, and then we will have the quiz on Thursday. And the quiz on Thursday is pretty darn short. It's the front and the back. There's no staple. We good enough? Everyone happy? Take care of one another. Have a great day.
So I have 3-5 from one that was due yesterday.
What?
And I already did.
See ya.